How's it going, everybody? My name is Bo, and I'm a home theater and movie enthusiast. And recently, two very good friends of mine flew into West Michigan for a visit. So, of course, I had to give them a full demonstration of my dedicated home theater. So, that's what this video is about. You're going to see two very passionate movie fans, very first reaction to a proper home theater, and then you'll hear their thoughts and opinions on the experience afterwards. And honestly, in all my years of doing this hobby, having them here and making this video has been one of the best experiences I've had. So I'm very excited for you guys to check this out. Hit the like button if you like the video, and let's get into it.
So I'm Robert. I'm 25 and I'm from New Jersey.
Hi, my name is T. I'm from Newburgh, New York, and I am 46 years old.
I love movies. Movies is a very big passion of mine. I watch movies all the time.
My love of movies runs long and no, never mind. No, I'm a huge movie guy. I mean, I went to film school because of my love of movies. I go back to 20s and 30s. I'm a huge fan of film noir. I love detective movies, detective stories and stuff like that, and everything up to science fiction. So, yeah.
I go to the theaters probably like 2 to 3 times a week, to be honest with you. It's a very big passion of mine.
These days it's a lot harder because I don't like to go see movies without my family, and the logistics of that is a pain sometimes. Especially since I work a lot, it's a lot harder, and so the planning to go to movies is a lot. And then you go through all that, and then you go to the movie theater, and then it's like a horrible experience because people are talking or just ruining the film for you. So it's a lot harder today.
It's just TV speakers. It's a 70-inch TV, and then it's got like just I think it's pretty good speakers for what it is, but it is very just typical TV speakers, you can say.
Currently, I have the beginnings of my own home theater. I have I think it's like a 100-inch screen, and I have a Sony 40ES projector. It's very good. I currently have a sound bar. It's good. It's very good, but obviously it's not to the level of what you would like if you're making a home theater. So me and the kids usually, my wife doesn't want to partake much, but we have a lot of fun watching movies that I grew up watching. I want to share that with them. So.
It would probably be my stepdad he does his own little surround sound, but it's a TV, and then it's like I don't know exactly, but it's just some surround sound that's pretty solid.
So best home theater experience I've had. I think I've been in three total. This one, my own, which isn't that great, and an uncle of mine. So, this is easily the best.
I was expecting some top quality stuff because you've been when you see the photos and everything it looks legit. I wasn't exactly sure how I feel in terms of the grandness of that, especially as someone who goes to the movies all the time. And there is kind of a thing in your mind where like, yeah, but it's still a room. It might not really get that theater like experience.
I don't know if I ever really thought about it all that much, but I could tell from like your pictures and whatnot and the videos I watched that it was going to be a pretty good experience. And That's exactly. I mean, I guess I didn't expect because you don't know until you're actually sitting in here and you're hearing the sounds and the acoustics and you're looking at the visuals and stuff how good it's going to be. But I expected, based on like your passion for it, that it would be pretty good.
All right, we got Robert gaming with me coming in, getting his first reaction.
I believe I go in from here. Let's find out. And oh shit! Look at that. Oh, damn. No, this is... Oh, my God. It's so quiet. When you... Holy shit. That is amazing. Look at this. This shit is incredible.
I'm glad you noticed the quietness.
Yeah, no, that's... What? That is super impressive. Look at that. Come on. You got the seats.
Go up there to the screen.
Yeah, look at... You got the nice seats. Who on? Look at... Oh, the projector. Myself in front. Oh, it was awesome. I mean, this is like the real deal thing, man. you come in and it is. I feel like I'm in a smaller theater. Like it feels like you're in. Yeah, like literally just this is like how it looks like in the theater.
First thing you notice, if you remember, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. The first thing was how quiet it was. I was like, I'm like, oh, you don't hear anything. That's awesome.
That's the lack of echo.
That's great.
Effect.
Yeah, that's great.
It felt like what I thought it would when coming in, but I did also notice it, even though I didn't really say it. The how the sound changed once you closed the door. It was quiet in here. To actually see like the dark wall and the perfect symmetry, if you will, like as far as the screen to the wall and all that, it was very, very cool. I mean, I'm looking at it now and it's just like, wow, man, you went in and did your thing here. This is very cool. And the speakers and all that stuff, everything is symmetrical, and it's a nice feng shui.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh boy. Damn, that was nice, man. That's awesome. Oh shit. Yeah, boy.
Boy watches movies.
Cold-bloodedness, it does not apply. They're totally wrong. This is a warm-bodied creature.
This thing doesn't live in a soul.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Yes. And Lord, think about the money.
T-Rex? You said you had a T-Rex?
So you go. We have a T-Rex.
Richard,
I love this movie so much.
Dr. Grant. My dear Dr. Satt. Welcome to Jurassic Park. They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
That's the shot that gives me chills every time.
Baby
Will movies ever make us feel like this again? So good.
Pretty good.
I just teared. I'm not joking. There's a tear that came
A
out.
little water, guys.
Shit.
That's beautiful.
God damn. No, it sounded great. It was automatically, you could hear the sound and everything. It was like, oh, yeah, this is good. this is a good shit. And I definitely you could automatically hear the surround and how it you know hear from the back, hear from the sides, and you could really tell, because I do think even in theaters there are some theaters where I can't necessarily tell all the time. This one I actually could tell, like that. So it's unbelievable.
The audio, what stood out to you?
The texture, I guess, like, because I was hearing things in movies that I've seen that I never heard while I was watching the movie myself, because I guess I don't have all the channels going and all that. And obviously the surround sound, that you can hear things actually move, or they sound like they're moving in your background and around you and stuff. So I don't have that set up, and that was definitely what stood out.
They call that immersion.
Immersion. That's the word.
You had quite the jump scare too with Quiet Place.
Quiet Place, yeah. I'm thinking, watching horror movies in general is going to be a whole new experience in something like this, because again, the subtle little sounds with the surround and the immersion of the sounds. Jump scares are, a lot more jumpier when you have like the sound setup here. So that was fantastic. I think that it'd be like watching a movie for the first time, especially something I hadn't seen in a theater. I don't get to see all the horror movies that, even the ones I grew up with, I never got to see them in theater. Be able to see them in here and listen to them in here probably.
It's crazy you said that, because that's what I feel like. I can finally see this movie, and I never saw it at a theater. Now I can see it.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, that really did feel like you were watching a theater like screen. I probably would bring it a little bit closer, but that's just me. Like, honestly, even sitting here is actually like surprisingly really good. And I think even if for some reason you got further back, it'd still be really good. It just, my own preference is being a little closer, but it is sizable to the point where I have no complaints sitting here.
Yeah, I like the screen size. I think it was a good idea to go with the bigger size. Honestly, the bigger the better. Go with the biggest one that you can that makes sense for your space. But I think if it symmetrically fits with your wall space and all that, your just theater space in general, I think it's a good idea to go with a bigger size.
The bass was amazing.
I want to hear about the bass.
Yeah, no, the bass was amazing. That was just, especially, I always love it when you can feel like the vibration, and in this room you can feel the vibration. It's pretty cool. This, obviously, Jurassic Park is such a great kind of way to see it. You hear the T-Rex roars, and the way it echoes and roars, and the feeling of the vibration.
Yeah, the bass was pretty good. I'm not usually over impressed with bass, because as a music enthusiast, I've mostly in vehicles, sometimes in households. I've experienced a lot of bass, but again, as far as like the best for what it should be, this is probably the best I've heard. Definitely when it comes to a home theater setup, but yeah, it was very good, and it had good movement, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Well, for me, it's got to be Blade Runner 2049. I do like the whole. It's like this. It turns into a massage chair because it vibrates so much, and I love that. It sounded fantastic, and it's like you watch anything here, it's like, damn, oh man, it really does propel, and it genuinely feels like a movie theater like experience.
What was my favorite? But I don't know. I would probably say Top Gun, Maverick. Again, just all the different subtle sounds, the sound of the fighters and whatnot flying by, whizzing by. That is what, for a movie like that especially, that's how you get your immersion, and you feel like you're like in the ship. It's because it's that good to me. the quality of the sound and whatnot, and it was great.
Damn, that is tough. I mean, if I had this, it's tough because are you talking about like maybe day one? If you had the option day one versus that?
Yeah.
Oh man, it would be very convincing. It'd be very convincing because man, to have it just here is like that's such a. I mean that is huge, and it is. You're literally getting that experience of the sound, and it's like damn.
Is there a?
It'd be tough. It would be a lot tougher for me to go to the movies. To be honest, as someone who lives and dies by the theaters, the fact that I'd even be like, you know what, like I could see myself. Oh, I'm gonna go to the movies to see this, but then it's you can watch it here. It's like you don't have to deal with people at theaters and all this. I'm like that's a pretty damn good convincing argument to just come down here and just oh man, it's mind blowing. This is this is perfection. Absolutely loved it and. Again, yeah, like we said, I could live here. This is amazing. And it's legitimately a movie theater here. And it's insane.
Can a home theater replace a commercial theater? I think for some people it can. Those people who are annoyed by going out to theaters, and that's not saying I'm not one of those people, because I can be. But, I think it's just about getting older. It's like when we were younger, it's not like theater experiences were so much better. You just were younger and you just didn't care as much about certain stuff. But the older you get, the more you don't want to be bothered. You start getting older, you just don't want to deal with traffic. You don't want to deal with people. So, it is what it is. But for me, I like that experience that you just can't really get at home. Just the experience of being around other people and experience a movie with strangers for the first time. It's hard to beat that for me. Some people don't care about that, and I get it. But for me, no, you can't really replace that theater going experience with the home theater. But I can see that not being the case for a lot of people. I think a lot of people can.
Great theater. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna move in anytime soon. He'll just see me on the side. He'll be like, where the hell's this guy? Why is he still here? Yeah, I'm just watching a movie here. So it was great, fantastic. And I only have 2 thumbs, but if I had 4, it'd be 4 thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm super jelly. This is a very nice setup. I'm probably not gonna get it this intricate because again my workspace is not conducive to this setup. But I'm definitely a whole lot more motivated to spruce up my setup and get something similar to this if I can. This is very cool.
All right, so you met Robert, you met T, you saw their reaction, which was incredible, and then you heard their thoughts afterwards on the experience. And what else can I say? It was great having them, so shout outs to you guys. Like I said earlier, it's one of the best experiences I've had since I've been in this hobby. So if you're watching this, you have a story you want to share, please leave me a comment. I will read, I will reply, and like the video if you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, get back to enjoying and watching movies, and we'll see you on the next one.